failed, and failure of failing again, that will drive you to do a better job than what we've done before. We're not going to fail again.
Marwan, would it be safe to say that you were badly advised people around you when you first walked in through the door of this club?
Was I badly advised?
On certain issues. Yeah. Because I can't see how any other club with somebody who's come in with the coin that you've got in your pocket, willing to invest, could still be in the position we are in now as good old Salford.
Well, I think it is fair to say that I believed in few people who were at the club, and I was told they were the right people to be here. They signed players, and it's not me who go sign the players, it's them. The coaches wanted certain players, and if they ended up being the wrong type, maybe I am to blame to believing in the or to give them that trust. But at the end of the day, I think last year we've progressed. Early in the season I said, if we win one more game than we did in the year before, that's called progress. And we have, regardless of how many points we ended up with. I look at the column, we look at the table, and it says number of wins. And the number of wins we've had is more than any other season since I've been here. That's one. Secondly, when we talk about progress, in anything in life I do, I like to compare ourselves with the top. In 2015, for example, we lost to the top four by an aggregate of about 30 points. So we lost to St. Helens by 54 to 2 points. We likewise doing and so on. And this year just gone, or this season just gone. When we look at the top four, they are Hull, Wigan, St. Helens, and the club that's always there here, Warrington. Right? And you look at our results, forget our results against the other teams, the Wakefields and the Leeds or the Huddersfield. This is what you want to finish your mark. That's what you're finishing your mark against. The very top. And we beat St. Helens by a huge margin. And we lost to them in their place, but they didn't humiliate us. We lost twice to Wigan. Well, George is my friend now, the referee. It is George who refereed that game, isn't it?
George Stokes,
Yeah. Bloody was. If that wasn't a knock-on, I don't know. But anyway, the fact that, even though the referees made mistakes, there and here, we only lost by 2 points and 6 points here? 4. A drop goal to him. And that's how so you've made quite a lot, you've progressed quite a lot. And you know what? A lot of the games that we lost by 1 or 2 points or 3 or 4, whatever, right? Had it not been for, that tribunal with the salary cap, etc., those games could have been won. So we have progressed quite a lot last year. And I think we'll continue to progress next year, and we'll do far better than what we have done this year.
Is this why you decided you were going to stay, Mark?
Do you know what? Prior to the game, I made it absolutely clear. Had we been relegated, I would have stayed in the club and made sure I'd take the club back to Super League. And that's the commitment I made. And I went in and spoke to the players before the Hull KR game and at half-time, telling guys, bloody forget about the future. Don't worry about your jobs. Because everybody was worried about it. And you've seen some of the Hull KR guys coming out saying, some people are going to lose their jobs and mortgages and so on. So I said to them, I assured them that I'm here for them, regardless If they lose the game, they lose it. Just go out and do your best. But having witnessed or been involved in the last 2 minutes of that bloody game, how could you not wanting to be involved with this group of boys? They're bloody good. They're really good. They gave it all, and they played like a proper team, and they played for each other. And I've seen some or heard some words, Gaz O'Brien saying, he started the season with 31 teammates. And after the health KR, he's got 31 friends for life. Mate, we have a good group of boys there. And this is why I'm staying.
So you're in for the long run, yeah?
I am in, but provided we get together, we all work together, it's not just left to Marwan. Yes?
Just a quick one. Are we still in kind of partnership with Mitsubishi, and a Raging Bull going to be staying for the sponsorship of the shirt? And the last one, Marwan, do you think it was a bit of an inexperience for you to come out publicly and tell everyone that you was thinking about leaving?
Oh, that's to build the drama, mate. Come on, we need to make things exciting. To Mitsubishi, straight after the game, they were in touch. And they said they want to take the offer that they had on the table, they want to take it away. Because instead of 1 year, they wanted to do 3 years. So now we've got a 3-year deal with Mitsubishi, instead of the one they had before the game. We're getting positive vibes from sponsors and people wanting to be involved with us. Did I answer your questions? I'm getting tired, mate. Come on.
Raging Bull as well.
Raging Bull is going to stay, but nobody's allowed to take any pictures of this. Your kid. This looks like, I think it's been designed based on a kit we had in 1998? 1989.
By Raging Bull. By Raging Bull. But it was called Halbro back then. Kit.
The kit that it's been, the designs come from was by Halbro, which is also Raging Bull. So.
Are we done, guys?
No, Marwan.
Bloody hell, come on.
Right, Marwan, why are we the only club in the Super League without board of directors?
Because I'm a dictator. Right, but no, we'll change that, mate. And I think you will see a couple of new directors being appointed in November. So just wait for that. Yes?
So you're doing anything about cattle on the way or anything for the club?
Paying for our flags?
I'm not bloody paying for the flag. But I tell you what we might do. We might, because we obviously will play Lee here on the Friday, right? So we may be looking at hiring a jet, whether it leaves on the day before the day of the game, take the boys straight into, we're not going to, we go straight there and back. So, but I'm sure the club will, are we organising?
If they want us, if there's enough desire, we can put a travel company onto it.
Maybe we take about 1,000 blood every year. They love it there.
Come with us, we'll sort it out. They're a great hotel.
Right, I'm going to go to the back now for one more question. Guys at the back, do you want to ask me anything? Or are you just happy drinking there? Right, sorry, I'll take one from the very back, if I could hear you. Do you want to come forward? No, you've asked enough, mate. Shut up. Let somebody else ask.
Well said, Marwan.
You said you were going to set up a new academy covering more than one team.
Yes.
When would you expect to get that running, and would you expect funding of the RFL?
Would I expect funding from the RFL? Probably. 50-50. Right. But, when you share your costs around, you share the cost with 2-3 clubs, all of a sudden it becomes viable. And I would be very, very disappointed if there are. To be honest, I think the idea of having 12 academies around the country is ridiculous. I think what needs to be done, the Hull example is a good example. I think clubs need to team up together and do maybe 6 regional super academies. Right, any more? Yes, sir.
You know the link up with Lee?
Yes.
You don't mean to say we've got a like Neil Barker, does it?
He's not there, mate, is he?
Right, well, everybody says he is.
Well, I didn't know that.
Is that late?
Right, guys, I'm going to take 3 more questions. Right, 1, 2, and anybody at the back? 3. Right, I'll start with you.
Have we still got that link with Silver? And what is it? Is it club?
What?
Is it Silver? For teaching the players how to not give away spectrum?
Richard, yes, he's going to be with us next year.
In what capacity?
Exactly what you said. To teach players not to give penalties. He's a great guy, mate. Trust me, he's a good, and he's been very helpful. Right, who's second? You.
Marwan, you mentioned reserve sides. I think to have a good team and a good squad, you keep your 31 players together and have the reserve side. Have your squad together instead of going to North Wales and Cumbria and things like that.
And that's how I go for reserve side, yes. Right, the last one in the back.
Now that Tim Sheens has gone, who's advising you on rugby matters?
Now, mate.
Keep quiet, Dennis.
I don't need advice now. I'm more educated than I was 3-4 years ago. At least I know what's the difference between a fullback and a prop. And we've got a fairly settled team. And Ian Watson is the guy that will call the shots. Plus, I think there'll be a couple of directors of the club. Both of them will be knowledgeable about rugby, and that's our management team. Yes, one last question, because I'm desperate for the toilet, and I'm not. Go on.
I know you just made a joke about what you put on the Twitter, but this is our beloved club, and you may as well be kicking our child sometimes with some of the stuff, so I think you need to think about that before you...
Decide, is it?
Yes,
I think that...
when you go on Twitter, like today, for instance, you've bitten about Gary Schofield, haven't you? Gary Schofield wrote something and you went, yeah, because your tips are shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, don't, just leave it. Stop biting. Don't follow you.
No, listen.
Marwan, don't listen to the women. Give it up.
You know what? I will never be your typical owner. I'm me, right? And with a glass of wine, I enjoy going on Twitter. And I'll never change. You know, I'm maybe I should put a warning. But you don't want me to be like Gary Hetherington, do you?
Yes. No. Get crowded.
I'm not going to, even if for 1 year says I should be like Gary, I'll tell you don't bloody get lost. I mean, I don't want to be a Gary Hetherington. I don't want to be Ian Nelligan. I want to be me. I'm passionate. I'll always show my passion for my club. And I'll always defend the club. Right, guys. I hope I've answered every question you've asked or addressed all the points that were concerned. I very much enjoyed you being here. Thank you very much for attending. And see you hopefully in 4 weeks' time for another Q&A session. But what I will want, and the club will put announcement, is anyone with marketing ideas, anyone willing to help the club with marketing, not just with ideas, but to actually marketing, whether it means taking leaflets, distributing them at your local area, please please, we need you to get in touch with the club. How